What's going on YouTube? Lives and Sam here and welcome back to another video. Today's video, as you can tell by the title, is going to be story time on how I almost got arrested. Yes, Lives and Sam almost got arrested. It wasn't really like I was going to. It was mainly they could have accused me of the stuff that I'll be telling y'all about and they could have had me locked up. Now, this story takes place about 2 weeks ago. I went down to go visit my mom. So I live in Carrollton. She lives in Noonan. I went to go visit her for like a week or two. You know, it's summertime. And I was there for like a day or two. I got there on Tuesday and it was like a Wednesday, like 10, 11 o'clock. My friend texts me. I'm gonna call him Nick. So Nick texts me and it's like, hey Sam, you wanna go ride the bikes around the block? And it's like our neighborhood is kind of like a square with a little thing going off. I'll put a picture of it right here. No addresses will be named, but it's what the neighborhood looks like, so you get the visual of why we call it the block. It's like a square. I'm like, yeah, let's go. So we ride around 2-3 times. Parents don't even know we're out here. And basically, we go to the top of the neighborhood, and we're going to turn around, but we don't. I mean, 15, Nick's 14, 13, 14, I don't know. Nick says, hey Sam, you trying to go to Dollar General? Both of us know, I'm pretty sure all of us know when your Dollar General closes. You gotta know when the Dollar General closes. It closes like 9 or 10. I wasn't thinking. I hadn't slept the past like day and a half, 2 days. It doesn't correlate anything. I still shouldn't have been outside at that time. But anyways, fast forward, we're riding down the road. We go past the school, you know, we're riding. We go into this little, about a mile or two down the road now, a freaking highway in Sonoya. And riding, we go into this little plaza area with like these little stores, because they added all these new stores everywhere. Like, it's coming up. Like, they used to have nothing here, so we're checking all of it out. They're building another neighborhood across the street. So we say, what is this? We figured, you know, instead of having to ride down the side of the road like idiots, shouldn't have been out here anyway, but we figured we just go ahead and ride across the street and see what the neighborhood's about. We go across the street. We go all around the neighborhood. We're hearing crap in the woods, so we try to get out of the neighborhood. We see a freaking pool across the street in the middle of nowhere. I'm being legit. I got a video right here.
And I wait, yeah, I'm ready to leave my mark before my time.
So as y'all see, that pool was in the middle of nowhere. Like, the thing was like, whose pool is this? Who pool this is? Like, whatever, just like as a joke. Because we didn't know where the pool was at. Plaza, freaking neighborhoods, down the road, a pool in the middle of nowhere, just in the woods. And because you can see all the street lights in the video. So we exit out of there, and like we're waiting for cars to pass, because even though it's still like 12 o'clock, there's still a little bit of cars, you know, it is kind of a highway. So we go down the street, pull into the Dollar General parking lot. We see lights on, so we're like, oh dang, it might be different down here. Because he don't even know. He lives down here, but he don't even know. Because it's different up here where I live. So we could pull in the parking lot. It ain't open. So we turn around. Us being idiots, we freaking ride our bike through the car wash thing. We got pretty freaking wet. No homo, pause. Alright. So then we come out of there. There was like a car sitting there on the side. I think they called the police. But then the police also said he was in one of the plazas that we were in, but we just couldn't see him. So we just ride down the road. Like I'm telling you, there's all kinds of new buildings, because there's usually a road. Instead of having to take a right and go back home the long way, there's an easier shortcut, a different path. We're trying to look for it. We passed it, and it was like 300 feet past, and we realized, we were like, wait, we passed the freaking road. So we take a left into a church parking lot. It's like a long driveway into a church parking lot. Out in the open, you can see it. We're riding down this driveway to turn around. I turn around and I see a car slowing down, about to turn in to the parking lot. And I'm like, yo Nick, somebody's turning in. And I see a Crown Vic, and I'm like, oh, it's the police. Then he cuts on his lights. We stop in the middle of the freaking parking lot. Because we're not going to stop on the driveway. We stopped in the middle of the parking lot. He followed us in there, basically. He comes out, you know, doing whatever cop's supposed to do. Y'all know what time it is. Y'all know you shouldn't be out here. Did y'all's parents know? Nick said that his parents knew that we were both out here, and I was like, my parents don't know I'm out here. And he was basically lying. and getting caught because he wasn't doing very good at all, really saying much. But when he did ask me a question, I was basically just like I just told him dude, we was just riding, we ain't mean no harm. I got to put back on to carry my drink and my speaker and stuff, but literally nothing else. I have a picture of when the cops pulled us over. It was like a snap point to the ground. It's like talking to the cops right here on the side. Yeah, see, both of our bikes in the parking lot, and they talk to us. They get like 3 other cops out there, so there's like 4 cops surrounding us. Then he goes and gets Nick's grandma. She comes out here. Oh, I never knew none of them were out here. That's why I was good on telling him that my mom didn't know that I was out there, because he probably would have tackled me off the freaking bike trying to do something crazy. She gets there, and then like 30 minutes later, he goes and gets my mom, banging on the door. He was like, why ain't she answering the phone? Because, you know, he tried to get her to answer at first. I was like, you know, my little sister's asleep. That's why I ain't say nothing. That's why she ain't answer. So basically, he was like, all right, I'm going to go get her. Stay right here. He calls in another car. So there's really like 3 or 4 cop cars out here at once, surrounding 2 kids and his grandma. Nick said that his stepfather works with the law in Union City. His stepfather didn't even know me. They called him. He's trying to accuse us of this stuff. And they were going to try to lock me up for it. Because this is all in the time that they're going to go get my parents. He's trying to accuse us of it. Oh, lock him up. They should do a day. They should do 2 days. Scare him, this and that, this and that. And I'm like, you know, dude, you don't even know me type thing. You ain't even here. How would you know? They're trying to agree with each other. The dude gets back with my mom. They're talking to each other. They give me, they wait the whole time to give me back my learners, like my license, which is uncalled for. That is not supposed to happen. I know that for a fact. He was not supposed to hold him the whole entire time. And if you're seeing this, I don't care. I don't care. You ain't fazed me once. Really, my parents fazed me for freaking butt whooping, bro. My mom gets there. My Nick's cousin gets there too. His cousin, basically like my cousin as well. She gets there. She gets a video of us sitting in the parking lot on our bikes. I got no shirt on, freaking backpack on, and you can kind of see the blue and white lights in the bottom of the window. In the window. I'm gonna roll that video right now so y'all can see it.
2124.
I mean, that's all the videos that I got of that night, that morning. Really, it's like 1 or 2 in the morning. Let me go. I put the bike in the back of the car. We went home. I got in trouble. They didn't let my friend go home until like 2 or 3, which is kind of crazy. Which I think they were. I think maybe, I don't know what happened. He lives there. He might have been vandalizing. I don't know. I ain't getting tied up in none of that. I got in trouble when I got there. Woke up, got in trouble. I came home like 2 weeks later, which was like a few days ago, and I got in trouble again. So don't do this, y'all. People watching this, people younger than me, older than me, it don't matter. Do not do this stuff. It's bad. I mean, I'm not gonna be doing it again anytime soon or at all. I don't do nothing legal unless I have to. Don't tell nobody that. It's really just the main cause of it. It's just stupidity. So don't do what I did. If y'all like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Make sure you subscribe. Turn that post notification bell on so you get notified whenever I drop a video. More videos coming up. I recorded some type of video. It'll be coming either this weekend or next week. Pretty much next week. And yeah, look out for that. See y'all boys later. Peace. Don't do stupid stuff.